Mr. McGregor, you're a rapist. What do you think?
What do you have to say? Say sorry for what has happened.
Do you have any reaction or apology to the women at the centre of this? Do you have a reaction?
No, come on.
Do you have an apology to the women at the centre of this?
What do you have to say about your son? Don't push me again.
Well, there we have no comment from Conor McGregor as he made his way swiftly out of the court building here in Dublin.
Welcome back to the MrShowTym showcase. Conor McGregor, the UFC champion, has been found liable for sexual assault allegations. Now, these are not criminal allegations. I found that these are civil. It was a civil lawsuit. So Conor McGregor is not gonna go to Yale, okay? But his reputation and his image and his chances for running for presidential office, for in Ireland, has been severely damaged. But then again, this whole Me Too movement, okay, the Agent Smiths are overplaying it, and hopefully someday, this is rather sad for actual sexual assault victims. This is very sad. But Conor McGregor is not the first to succumb to these allegations. Recently, the Tate brothers have, been put through the ringer, only to find that, there's nothing in it. Okay? So, they survived that lawsuit. And this is what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Now, there's two perspectives here. I'm gonna not defend Conor McGregor, but again acknowledge the Matrix attack, because would this have happened if Conor McGregor was a nobody? Would this have happened if Conor McGregor wasn't rich? Probably not. Okay? This is how the Americans say, a coup d'etat. Okay? Even if that may not be accurate, not 100% accurate, but Conor McGregor is been trying to run for political office, and of course the Matrix was like, oh hell no, okay, over there at the Republic of Ireland. It is, look, on one side of the spectrum, yes, we know about the Me Too movement, okay, and hopefully it will stop, okay, because it nullifies the credibility of actual sexual assault victims, like I said. But at the same time, we, the Red Pill, not only do we hold women accountable, we go at women, but we also hold men accountable. Because again, Kevin Samuels said it best. If you're a high-value man, what is a high-value man? You have something to lose. You have a lot to lose. Conor McGregor had a lot to lose. And being in the celebrity limelight, you got money, access, fame, clout. All those, you have easy access to, beautiful, attractive women. You have easy access to sex. You have women blowing your Instagram DM, sending you nudes and whatnot. It will sort of blind you to, how to act responsibly and to have DICK discipline. And Conor McGregor, he allowed that to slip his mind, because apparently he was out partying and was at the DJ booth, VIP section, and he got a DM from Miss Nikita Hand, and they hooked up at some hotel, and the rest was history. Now what makes this what sort of like destroys the credibility of her claims is she was seen, on a CCTV footage hugging and kissing Conor McGregor after the happy night. Not just with Conor McGregor, but with his friend Lawrence. Now, if a woman feels that, she was, wrongfully, assaulted or molested, sexually molested, why you would think that she would be running out, crying and screaming, crying for help. That's not what happened. She stayed for like hours after the fact. Why? Gentlemen, if you are a high value man of consequence, you have to watch how you move. You have to watch how you move. And this is where we have to hold Conor McGregor accountable, because he has is he married? I think he's married. And he has children, sons. I mean, Conor, from your side, how do you expect? What kind of an example are you setting for your kids? Right? Now we're going at you. Not fully, but there's some accountability to be to atone from your side. Yes, it's rather unfortunate. I mean, it's easy, for men to, I mean, hey, if I had access to, women just blowing up my DMs, at some point I'll be like, oh, well, but understand how this game is played. I'm not saying Conor McGregor, like, he was completely reckless. I mean, in terms of him being married, and I mean, there's a way to go about this, but actually at the same time, there's very little room for error. It is unfortunate that Nikita Hand decided to, smear him with these allegations, and even in the court, even when Conor McGregor was leaving court, the reporters, Conor McGregor, you're a rapist. What do you have to say? I would have sucked the journalist in the mouth. Like, don't talk to me like that. Okay? Even he's not found guilty for rape. He was found liable for, sexual. I can't tell. I don't know how this whole thing works anymore. It's very subjective. It is just like, it's very subjective. That's what they did with Donald Trump. This is why with me, this whole hooking up, I feel like I'm very like, you think at first that, hooking up is like, the alpha thing to do. Is it really? Go ahead and decide to challenge the Matrix. Yeah, they'll use anything. But then again, who says that you actually have to have hooked up with a woman for you to be found guilty of sexual assault in the first place? I mean, look at what they did to Donald Trump. E. Jean Carroll. I believe Trump when he said he doesn't know this woman at all. They create imaginary victims out of nowhere. Okay? And it's with men being men, it is very easy to smear a man's name thingy. Hey, and by the way, if I end up reaching 1 million subs on YouTube, okay? If I end up becoming a household name, hey, and if you see articles, MrShowTym, this, hey, I didn't do shit. I didn't do nothing, okay? If I decide to run for office, which I don't think I'll ever do, but if I end up becoming a household name, a man of consequence, and you see allegations coming out, hey, I didn't do shit, okay? But Conor, I'm not faulting you for hooking up with the woman in the first place. I'm faulting you because it came out. I'm faulting you because it came out, and now it is known to you. Now your children, like, there's a saying that goes like this: it's not a foul if the ref didn't see it. Okay? if you pick some random strags to hook up with, and they really have no problem being bought and paid for, to say, hey, go file allegations of on Conor McGregor so and so. If you're gonna hook up with a woman, at least have her on camera saying that I, Nikita Hand, fully consent to spending a happy night with Conor McGregor, and I'm here by my own free will, ABC, etc. So have her sign a consent note. Now, some of y'all are laughing because you like that. Even that's not gonna help. In the court of public opinion, we are much more much more likely to stand by you if you had to sign a consent form and have it on record before the happy night. Have her say, hey, listen, this is me, text messages, I'm here by my own free will, I want to spend a night with Conor McGregor, pause, not me, her, Nikita Hand, okay? At least do that. But if you're just gonna invite a woman over, there's no recordings, text messages, yeah, cool, but even those can be easily disregarded because they're gonna blur out certain things and they're gonna only show what you sent her. They're not gonna show her what her text message threads. Look what they did to Jonah Hill. Yes, for now, it's almost impossible for men to maneuver correctly. But at the very most, have her on record saying that, hey, I am here and I want to spend a night with Conor McGregor. Okay? And whatever happens afterwards, I don't know. Also, such things should be... as a married man, why are you even doing this in the first place? As a married man with kids. Again, coming back, you have a lot to lose. I can understand if you're single, you're not married, then I guess. Okay? What I just said, this advice I just gave is not perfect. And it is not 100% matrix attack proof. But I'm just saying that, Conor, you do have a reputation of being, a loud, obnoxious, alpha male, oh, look at me, and then now these allegations come out and then people it's more easy for them to believe it. Now you've lost sponsors and it's I'm not saying it's kind of hard for me to say you did this to yourself because it's kind of hard for me to say that, but you could have done more things to avoid it. And even still, because at the same on the flip side, even still you done the steps to avoid it, they still could have found you liable anyway. I don't know. I'm on the fence with this whole Conor McGregor thing. I'm on the fence because her being on CCTV footage, hugging and hooking up with allegedly both of them. It's a matrix attack. He decides to run for presidency in Ireland. Boop, Bob's your uncle, you're guilty of sexual assault. We know. It's unfortunate. How many more men have to suffer? How many more men have to suffer this until there's some sort of a change or a reform of some sort in terms of this Me Too movement? I do not know, but again, you don't even have to hook up with a woman for these allegations to be thrown at you. Dare you try to challenge the matrix? Dare you try to make the right moves? Yeah, that's how they come raining upon down on you like a ton of bricks. So, Conor, I don't know, but chin up, lad. Chin up. I know that's not what you want to hear, but chin up. In terms of you running for presidential office, and chin up. At the same time, you are married with kids, and yeah, why are you messing with such women in the first place? These women who just like these skanks. But if you're watching this far, thank you so much for watching. Remember, the Matrix has you. Follow the white rabbits. Don't fall for the psyops. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers. Oh, and by the way, whenever I do these lawsuit breakdowns, call me Detective Showtime. Thanks for watching. Cheers.